last season. They've arguably got the best squad, the elite manager, because I don't think he's the best manager. Like, people could talk whatever they want about Pep. I don't think he's the best. He needs to do more. But is everyone playing for second place already?
No.
No. I look at our season, last season, and think, how many teams could get third with their entire defence gone and their midfielders playing in defence, and we're playing youngsters, we're playing Newberries. Do you know what I mean? We're playing the under 21s. But that's your third.
Look at Tobias's face. I knew that.
No team. You know what? No team. Bro, Man United lost Maguire.
Your fault.
United lost Maguire for
when you
2 games. 2 games. You lost Maguire for 2 games or 3 games, and you lost those. You're the entire defence.
But I'm not moaning about none of that. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference.
So I think
you lot should have replaced the players for one. You lot shouldn't have played your centre midfielders in defence for 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's your fault. You lot won the league. If you don't want to spend the money or you don't want to play players in their right position, I don't want to hear no moaning about I had injured. Nah, forget that.
There was no players to play.
You had players to play, but you didn't want to play them.
Who?
What, you didn't have Nat Phillips?
Yeah,
we had him.
Yeah, when you started playing Nat Phillips at the back and your midfielders in midfield, did you not start picking up results?
Slowly.
Yeah.
But you did.
Yeah.
Slowly. But you picked up results.
But I don't think any team could have come third, wipe out, team, defence, gone, your main players.
I think you're capping. I reckon, and I think people could have. But you lot was arrogant enough.
I don't think it would have been that. I don't think it would have been a stroll for City if we had our full strength squad. I don't think it would have been a stroll for them.
If that makes you feel better, then fair enough, isn't it? But they would walk down some people need. No, you got to accept it sometimes.
Come on, you got. I applaud United this season. Do you know what I mean? I think there's big things that you guys did this season.
Well, second place is the first loser, isn't it? We don't take that. We used to winning. We don't. Second place means nothing.
But how long ago?
Pardon?
How long's it been? I'm just asking because I've forgotten. But the mentality is still ingrained. You hear what I'm saying? That's what you failed to realise. Their mentality is still ingrained in us. Yeah, it was ingrained from the start. Yeah? Second place is the first loser. We don't care about that. Okay. You know what I mean? We want numero uno. If you don't finish first, you finish last. Who cares?
Oh, you win Champions League.
Yeah, or you win Champions League.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Right. Yeah. Well, going back to Man City, so everybody. Well, I said, is everybody playing for second place? You lot said no. Well, they spent 100 mil. Well, they spent 100 mil on Jack Grealish. People say if you look here, like other radio stations or whatever, they're saying people play for second place. But if you look at it, if Harry Kane comes as well, I think. Do you think everybody's playing for second place if they bring Harry Kane as well?
Still no.
You know what?
Still no, because you know what? The reason, I'm saying no is because every team in a league is to beat. Their motto is to beat City. So City's life is difficult from the get go. You know what I mean? And I think Man U is gonna have a good season. Man U is gonna have a good season. Ole, for the first time in a long time, Man U is buying smart, not overly spending. I think Sancho is a decent price. Varane, great signing. So I don't think it will be a one-man show this season at all. Chelsea, Lukaku is back. Thiago proved us last season. Well, he was the man, and I think now we got what we wanted. I think Lukaku. I still think what's his name, Werner is. It's going to be the same thing from last season, but now we got Lukaku, so there's no excuses. Right. Midfield solid, defense solid. It can't be a one-man show. I don't see it.
Frenchie. All right, we're gonna come to Chelsea. We've talked about Man City. Let's go about Man United because they did come second. Yeah.
A quick one. I want to ask Frenchie. You spent 150 million on 2 strikers. Do any of them have a first touch? Just asking.
What are you talking about? Are you including Lukaku into this?
I see ready to fight for. No, I'm only joking.
We'll come to Chelsea. Yeah, let's go to Man United. Man United came second. They have bought well in a sense of Jadon Sancho, Varane. They have bought well and they've bought smart. I think basically they have used Liverpool's model of buying young. Because at the start, they were just buying any superstar. They have used the model. Now, for Oli now, there's no excuse. It's a title challenge and a trophy. It has to be. It can't be no transitional period now. It's basically a title challenge.
Ready?
I think, you see.
Yeah. Man United have a better squad than Liverpool. I won't say a better team.
Oh, yeah.
They have a better squad. Because you look at it, you got people like Martial on the bench, who they could bring on. We're bringing on Origi. From then.
Well, Martial was like an Origi, really, isn't he?
No. Martial's problem is not ability, is his head. To me, technically, he should be one of the best strikers in the Prem. He should be.
The boy is not consistent.
But he's not. He's gone now. He's gone. So I'll never rate him. But with Man United now. You have got to admit now, Tobias, that there's no transitional period. It's a title challenge. It's a title challenge.
But listen,
there's no buts. It's a title challenge.
Let me finish. There's no buts. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's buts. Yeah. Okay. Ole has done his job in a sense that he's actually buying players that we need.
Yeah.
He's yet to buy a DM, but he's actually buying players that we need.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not tactically, he's not up there with the best of them for me to confidently sit here and say that, we're going to sort of title challenge, because he's not. He'll go and play the same tactics as what we do against you, like the 3 at the back or the 5 at the back and counter attack, and that's finished until we find our old identity of what we used to have in terms of pattern of play. We'll still be the same, because until we find that and exactly what we're doing. Because at the minute you give us the ball, people are going to drop deeper this year. You're going to have a pattern of play. You're going to have to know what you're doing. You can't go off and freestyle and off the cuff it and hope for a madness. You forget we've gone from a time where everyone was enjoying beating us. Yeah, it was the world to beat us. Then they sort of lacked off. It was nothing anymore. So people sort of lacked respect. We didn't get that respect anymore. So you go in and you pick up a few results. Now we've halfway got it back, started to gain some momentum. So teams are going to be more prepared. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't think it's as easy as that. I think you guys, City have got better, and even Chelsea have got better managers. So I don't think it's just going to be as easy as that. Ole's still Ole, innit? He's a legend, so I'm not going to kill him too much. But he's done what he's done, man. You can't really hate him that much, to be honest. He has. He's left us in a better position than any other manager since Fergie would have left us, and Fergie left us in a bad way. So.
I totally agree with you. And that's why I was saying, are they ready yet? I was saying, are they ready? Because I think with Ollie, it does depend on, do you know what I mean, the quality of the players on the day. It's like he's relying on that. He's relying on some luck. Do you know what I mean? Rather than a strategy. Yeah. And no 2 United games are the same. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before, as you say, there was system, there was pattern, there was everything. Do you know what I mean? It looks like sometimes looking at United, it's like a rugby match. Sometimes.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't think I don't agree. I think Hull got it. He got it for this season, because as we said before, is now Holy, like Gav said before, he actually purchased players that they needed, and I think that's gonna hit the ground running. I think Sancho is hitting the ground running, and Man United really needed these players. So basically, we was calling him out, like Gav was saying, like Man United need a new midfielder, a playmaker, or this. Now United got it, and I don't really think they need anyone else. Maybe a killer striker.
You can't have Fred and McTominay going into the new season.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say you need a killer striker and a solid midfield. But I still think saying that, as much like saying, "Oh, Fred is shit," which is
I'm not saying that. I'm not. You know what? Fred does a job in it. Fred's a runner.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a different level you have to be at to play in centre midfield for United, isn't it? Like,
of course.
Different level, man. Like the pressure is totally different. Like his first game, he was like a deer in the headlights. The ball come to him from a throw on, and he just straight out. Like, remember?
We were dying. I was crying.
He swings it out of play, and then he put his hand up. Like, I love his endeavour on that. And I think he's like McTominay. Their endeavour is unbelievable, and they're passionate. But in terms of to win and to be them guys, I don't think they're not good enough on the ball. Personally,
United gonna challenge though, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna challenge harder. The league's gonna be harder to. It's gonna be harder. I think United. Saying that, we talk about but Liverpool. Been quiet in a transfer.
Wait. We'll go to Liverpool. Well, let's go back to Man United. What you were saying, Tobias, that it's basically 100%. But with what they have spent and what Ollie has spent over since he's been there, he spent over 400 million now. This 3-4 years without a trophy. He has to deliver now. There's no. You just got a new contract. Okay. Like you have to deliver. Like now, I'm not saying you got to win the league. But you have to, I want to see Man United 10 games into the season, you man can still win it. You can't. The league can't be over by Christmas. It can't be, or it's a failure.
But it wasn't this year, though, was it? It was over bloody February. But
I'm saying, but there's no excuse because people had your team was still in a transitional period. We know what happened with Liverpool and Chelsea had a new manager. So this year he's bought well. And I don't think it's going to stop. I think he's going to bring in a midfield player. And even with Pogba, no matter what you say about Pogba, with him as well, with Fernandes, with Cavani, Rashford, Marshall, bruv, you've got some ballers. There's no excuse now.
Who does the other part of the game now? Like, you know what I mean? You got Bruno, you got Pogba, you got obviously the front three, whoever they may be. Who does the other part of the game, the gritty part of the game? Do you know what I mean?
But no matter what, it still should be a title challenge.
Yeah, it should be. But then you're looking at our defense in terms of Varane's got injury issues. We know it. And how many games in the intensity of the Premiership? If he was injured all the time in La Liga, how is he going to hold up in the Prem?
I know.
People like Chris Woods elbowing the hell out of him. You're going to get a culture shock, bro. Like, you're not coming from Spain playing now. You're coming to big old Chris Wood.
Vardy them straight runs over the top all day, just running him, turning him.
That's him.
Ashley Barnes, you've never heard of him in your life, and he's running you down, right, picking you up in the air. Do you know what I mean? He's not waiting for you to bring the ball down.
Antonio's gonna welcome him
and look around and be like, "Yeah, what's nice?" Nah, Ashley Barnes ain't on all of that. He's like, "What? Yeah, you got the ball. Get off that straight away." So I don't know, man. It's a sticky one. It is.
It's gonna be difficult for him, but Varane's gonna handle it, man.
Well, he's won the Champions League how many times? I think you'd be all right. I think they strengthen. and I think they do well. I think Man United will do well this year.
I have the feeling as well.
Yeah,
but what you with the headlines and everything else, what's going on with Pogba? I mean,
that's what I mean. You looking
is he going to be there come the start of the season or come January or whatever? I mean, what's the situation with Pogba?
Listen, Pogba has been smart. Pogba has got the ball in his hand. Whichever way.
Pogba wants to go PSG, really, doesn't he?
Yeah, whichever way Pogba wins, because it's not about football anymore. I don't think it's about football with Pogba right now. Pogba is looking for the more lucrative contract.
Yeah, you're right.
So what's going to happen is going to force United basically to make him sign a new contract at that deal. He's going to get a new lucrative contract for about 2 years. 2 more years on this contract.
More than that. They give him a 4-year deal, wouldn't they?
So they let him go on a free, and you lot man lose 90 million.
But do you though? Do you?
Well, that's what you paid for him. So you still lose.
We've had him.
It's not worth that now because Pogba is worth about 45 mil now.
You buy him.
If you want Pogba,
you buy them for their contract, isn't it? You buy them for that period of time. He's been here 4 or 5 years. So break that down a season. Do you know what I mean? Like he's done his dues. What are you gonna do? Give him another contract to hope to sell him? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not right now. It's the club doesn't have the ball in his hands. It's Pogba that's rolling the dice, mate.
Not really, because we've got that added extra that Messi went on a free. So hey, if Messi can go on a free, anyone can go on a free.
No, but you don't know what if Pogba goes on a free, that's fine. Is that what you want as a fan?
No, I don't want that as a fan.
But the club don't want that. The club don't want to lose money, so they're gonna make him sign another deal.
At the end of the day, you can't have players that don't want to play for you. Like
it's not about
players that don't want to be
these guys. They chasing the check.
Yeah, well, go chase it. I ain't got beef with Pogba. Like, do your thing, innit?
It's all player power now. It's all about player power now.
Cool.
Of course.
Pogba can
but I think Pogba is in charge, isn't it? I think right now.
Well, yeah, he's in a win-win situation. He's got 1 year left. He leaves. He's got a free transfer. He gets a big contract. I think what he wanted is that I don't know if he's maybe looking who Man United buy, and he was using PSG as a bait, and Man United said, "All right, we'll give you X amount of money," but he's fucked now because Messi's gone. So Messi's
don't
gone.
Need him no more.
So he's thinking, "Oh shit! Now I can't use that bait to get big money, or I just go on a free.
It's not even that. Man U probably gonna ask ridiculous money for him.
But in a sense, what do you mean?
Meaning, like, if PSG trying to sign him, PSG ain't gonna sign. They ain't gonna sign big money player again.
Well, they can only ask for as much as what they paid for Varane, isn't it? You're looking at about 40-50 million.
Yeah.
But
1 year left of his contract.
Yeah, you can't ask for no more. Otherwise, that means you just don't want to sell him. So just say you don't want to sell him because no one's going to pay any more than that.
PSG is dumb like that.
Well, no one's got money. No one in here has got money.
You say, "Oh yeah, we give you Pogba for 80 mil." They will buy Pogba for 80 mil. I believe that.
But think about it. Where's his only place? Can he go La Liga now with the wage cap that they've put in? The wage cap they've put in. La Liga's got no one there, so you know that they're going to try and draw for either Mbappe next year. That's going to be their main priority. Pogba's not going to be no one's priority, is he?
No, not next year. He has to be.
Haaland's going to be people's priority.
Yeah,
Pogba's not going to be people's priority.
Well, like you said, I think with Haaland and Mbappe, La Liga's dead right now, and they need to strike back. That's why I think they're going to throw the world at Haaland and Mbappe. I think one of them is going to go maybe Real Madrid or one of them is going to go Barcelona because at the moment, La Liga's dead. No one's watching La Liga now. Imagine watching the Clasico with Memphis Depay on one side and who are they else? Who Real Madrid got? Odegaard on the other. Junior.
Vinicius.
The Brazilian Origi boy.
That name come up again.
Who's watching La Liga? Who is it? Because if someone told me it's a Clasico's coming on, I watch Burnley Norwich on a Tuesday night on.
All day.
All day. And I'm going to see a battle up. I'm going to see a battle up in it. At least I'm going to see man getting kicked up in the air in it.
Who they playing at centre half?
Who
they playing at centre half? They've got no Ramos, no Varane. He plays there.
Milito and they got Alaba, haven't they?
Oh yeah, they just got Alaba, didn't they?
Alaba. But that's still
Milito and Alaba.
Yeah, come on, bro.
What?
Lucky that comes out the group stages of Champions League.
I like Alaba, but I don't think he's a centre half. Jesus Christ.
He's not.
He's a centre half for La Liga, though.
Yeah, because it's dead.
Yeah, but you've got to have a decent team now. Like when Mascherano was playing centre half for Barcelona had a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's La Liga, man.
Yeah. But coming on to third, so Liverpool came third, yeah. 1906 OG, you might as well go and talk about Liverpool. Can the current squad win the title now? Can this squad right now, without no more sides, can it win the title?
No.
Okay.
No. We're not deep enough. We haven't got the depth. We haven't got.
You know what? Yeah, Chris, you lucky you said that. You know, OG, you lucky you said no, because I would have been on to you straight away.
I can feel it. Trust me. No, we haven't got the depth for the league. We haven't got the depth. I don't know.
But the same
I don't know. We have another striker. We've got someone. We need someone that can just bang that ball in. We had three of them. We had Mane. We had Salah, Fabinho, Jota, and they weren't putting the ball in the net. And I know everything was pegged back, so they weren't getting the service that we're getting. 2 seasons ago, because of the drying up of the squad and everything else through injuries. But you just think at some stage they'll be just knocking goals in between the three of them, the four of them. It wasn't happening. We need someone more direct. We need someone that's going to run through people in the middle. Defense, I think, crikey, we've got a castle at the back.
OG, can I call you there? Yeah. Long story short, you guys need to buy another Van Dijk. Keep him frozen, because Liverpool was a one-man show. All right.
It wasn't.
Just in case the main Van Dijk gets broken, you have a replacement for him, because Liverpool was a one-man show. As soon as Van Dijk got injured, oh boy.
Come on. What, you think it was just Van Dijk?
But what happened then? You
don't think the Robinson injury had an effect? That Arnold getting injured had an effect on that?
Well,
Milner being put at the back had an effect on that. Henderson being put at the back.
The reason I'm saying that is the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, he was flying.
Yeah.
It was Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
Then Van Dijk got injured. What happened?
We were still sailing. Stormy waters, we were sailing.
Wasn't there top of Christmas?
Wait. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to get to.
There's only about 4 games in of injury that we started thinking, hold on.
Well, I tell you how, I counteract that. We were top, remember, Van Dijk got injured in October against Everton. We were top of the league at Christmas. So Van Dijk wasn't the problem the rest of the injuries. Everybody got injured because when people say, Van Dijk got injured, you lot fell apart. We were top at Christmas. He got injured in October. So November, December, we were top. The next minute, Gomez fell out. Matip fell out.
Trust me. That's the...
come on.
Trent was injured for a bit.
That's
Mane
the Van Dijk effect.
It was literally like a domino effect. But saying that, Klopp got it wrong. Before, we were talking it before, Tobias said, you put midfielders in centre half. He should never have done that.
Yeah,
you should never have done that. You put
he went for the experience, didn't he?
No, you put defenders who are defenders in defense.
Yeah,
and that's what he should have done. And I think if he went back, we still wouldn't have won the league, but would have been comfortable top 4.
But I would say though, you look at it and you say injuries. Yeah, you're right, injuries. But whose fault was it for the injuries? You, man, have played the same 8 players for 3 seasons running.
Yep.
No, it's crazy, isn't it?
You played the same 8 players
straight
every game for 3 years running. So
4 years. 4 years.
For you not to anticipate these lot to break down, 4 years. You didn't anticipate these lot breaking down, because I used to think that you lot were doing this placenta transfusion or whatever they used to do with the horses back in the day. Because how was you not getting injuries? You'd literally go the whole season and not get injured. So
but don't you remember when?
And it's because you played the same 8 players and you haven't got a squad. So you should have won the Champions League. You should have improved your squad. You won the league. You should have improved the squad. You didn't do that.
100%.
If you can remember, when Klopp arrived, when Klopp got to Liverpool, the amount of injuries we had, because we couldn't handle that kind of training. We couldn't handle that kind of football that he wanted, that he demanded. Half the team was out when he first arrived.
Yeah. Well, Liverpool's way, if you look at from Klopp when he was at Dortmund, Klopp's style is literally 100 miles an hour, training as well 100 miles an hour. You can't have the same 4 years of the same players, group of core players playing the same way 100 miles an hour. Eventually, they're going to break down. You look at it with Liverpool. Even from Mane was the start of like Klopp's like evolution of Liverpool. That's 2016. We're 2021, and these guys are the still main guys.
Yep.
And we
still got Origi.
And we still got the same squad. I don't blame Klopp. I blame the chairman FSG. I fucking can't stand them. They are like
Listen,
they got lucky with Klopp. Wait a minute. They got lucky with Klopp, and now where Liverpool are back to the elite now, challenging with the Man Cities, Man United. You have to stay there now. You can't go back. You have to stay there, and you have to spend money, because eventually these guys will catch you and take over.
Origi and Shaqiri.
Yeah,
is our go-to. Come on.
Since I've been watching Liverpool,
and we want a challenge.
Yeah. Nah. Well, since I've been watching
Liverpool's problem is you guys' squad is too small. You ain't got a big squad.
And we've got African Cup of Nations coming in January.
You haven't. Your squad is too small.
Is he back in January? Yeah. Oh, yes. About time. You got definitely winning the league this year. 100%.
Nah.
That's Mane. Mane, Salah gone.
Naby Keita, Chris's favourite player.
Keita, Keita. Naby, I forgot about. How can I forget about Keita? Oh my god! I bet you, Keita and Origi train together. Them two, on their own. Vanished to the tennis court, just in case Keita gets injured again.
And the thing is, as well, just to touch on Liverpool, he's basically, to me, our best midfielders let go on a free. Yeah. FSG have let him go on a free, The guy who plays every single game for Liverpool. Wijnaldum's gone. And our whole midfield are injury prone. If you look at all of them, they all have injury problems. And you have not bought no midfield player to replace him. You're relying on Harvey Elliott, who is a baller, but he's a youth where you shouldn't be relying on him. If he comes on and does a thing, you take it. And he's
Curtis Jones. Do you know what I mean? We hear so much about him. He has the talent and everything else. He shined, and then he just went quiet again. All that kind of thing. We've got the youngsters coming through, but when's he going to play them? The cup games?
Bro, this is Liverpool, bro. Like, you only play youngsters if they're top drawer,
Yeah.
Only if they're top drawer. Liverpool, Man United and Chelsea don't do that. Like, we do that. We think we're a big club, but we act like some young club in the sense of not having a squad. Since I've been watching Liverpool, I've never looked at the bench and go, all these men should be vexed and thinking they should be starting. I've never seen that in my life watching Liverpool. In a sense of the bench are vexed. You look at City, you look at Chelsea, and Man United to extent, their faces are straight faces because all they believe is that they should be starting. How can Origi and Shaqiri go to Klopp and say I should be starting? They can't.
They can't even bring up for an appointment to talk to him. I'm telling you. And what's Oxlade doing? What's Oxlade doing? What's Oxlade doing?
Half an argument.
Say again.
Shaqiri's got half an argument. Shaqiri can play them.
Yeah, but not our style. He's a baller, but not for us. The way we play is not for us. Where does he play? We don't play for number 10. He can't play in the middle because our midfield players are not silky, bar Thiago. They're all runners and they'll break and they'll close you down and get the ball back. And our forward players are just bag of runners who make runs in behind. So where does he play? So to me, they bought Shaqiri in a sense of if it works out, great. If it doesn't, we can get our money back. And to me, that's what it was. It was a money making. They got him for cheap and they can sell him for maybe double the price or whatever. But he was never a Liverpool player. The style just never suits Liverpool.
I don't know. We're going back to underrated players in the Premier League. Is he one of them?
Nah. But saying all of that, saying all of that, Liverpool's still going to win the league this year anyway.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow. You need to worry. You're going to be in a pickle.
The good thing about this is that everyone's going to be held accountable. Shaq calls some.
You're frozen.
I can't hear. He's frozen, man.
Yeah,
and he can run away from it at the end because it's not here. Now it's here. So everyone said,
bruv, you need to get that fiber optic, man.
I know.
Man's got that dead Wi-Fi, you know. Man's got that talk. That talk Wi-Fi, you know.
Well, the dynamo.
You got to wind up.
Is that me?
Yeah, say that again, man. You got that. You need to get the fiber optic, man.
He's gonna give us some K80 ITN business.
Is that my Wi-Fi?
He's back.
Yeah. It's still a bit cranky still.
Yeah, you need to go on the roof.
Everyone else.
Yeah, it's your Wi-Fi is dead. Well, I know what Tobias is basically trying to say. He's trying to say everyone's held accountable in it because this is going to be put up. So you can't say one thing and say another. So it's documented now, isn't it? It's documented. So man can't say I didn't say that.
Everything that you've got to say. Because Shaq's the worst one for it as well.
Yeah, I think
that's the only reason I'm on this show, you know, to hold Shaq accountable for what he says.
He's made some mistakes when it comes to the.
But on a serious note, I think if Liverpool don't buy smart, don't buy anything, you guys could be in a pickle. Trust me, because if you're trying to go,
you think so?
Yeah, man. If you're trying to go to the league, to this season with the same team you had last season, because Van Dijk is fit. Trust me that
Gomez is fit. Matip's fit.
It's still the same squad, bro.
Thiago, another season.
How long is Matip fit for?
Bro, this is still your same squad,
He's injured now. He's got injured now.
This is the thing. They have to come back. We have to ease those players in. All those ones injured, we have to ease those ones in. We can't just rush them back.
You're saying they back, but you're not going to go through the season.
No, they ain't back. They're not back.
I hear you. What about, Nico, you know the French thing. What about Konate? Liverpool side Konate from Red Bull Leipzig. He's French under 21. He was the captain.
He's a rock, that boy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but, you know, I haven't seen him play that much though. I've seen him for the French international, but he's good because he played with top boys, isn't it?
No, I've watched the friendlies that he's been in, and he's just putting people in his pocket. He's just picking them up, putting them in his pocket,
and he's got a pass on him as well.
He likes to play, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he likes to play. The thing is, that could be our benefit. Watch Man United laughing now.
You know what?
Could be our benefit.
There's only one room. There's only room for one Liverpool man on this show. You know, I can't cope with two of you, man. One of you got to pretend to support Arsenal or something because these will go Jack. Like, he can play like dead can I, man.
Listen.
I hope listen. Proud in the first game of the season, man.
No, it could work to our benefit. It could work to our benefit. It works to our benefit because he likes to play. He likes to bring the ball out. So the quicker teams are going to try and close him down, the quicker we can just go over the top, rather than the 55 passes through the middle. It could work in our benefit.
He could be just the next Ndombele, man. Sometimes things fools you, man. Believe me. I've seen him play. I've seen him a few times. Don't get me wrong, but it could be just like the next Ndombele, mate. Like nine and twos.
I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to that statement.
9 and 2s, you know. No, 1 week and dead the other week.
I'm going to hold him to that statement.
But that's why all the times I've seen him play, that's what happened.
He's a 9 or 2, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why, you know, it's hard to tell. Maybe he might get better. But what's Ndombele? Ndombele was the next big thing from when they signed him from Lyon.
Yeah,
he's a 9 and 2s, bro. And what did I tell you? I said to you, he's all right. He's 9 and 2s, bro.
Listen, Ndombele had the worst manager that he could have ever had for coming to the Prem for the first time.
He did, Mourinho.
He had for the type of player that he is, he had the worst manager that he could have hoped to ever imagine hope for.
Yeah, 100%.
If anyone's gonna kill your confidence,
it's one man. Go to Jojo, mate.
Suck it out of you.
If he will kill you as soon as look at you. I don't know whether he wants to kill you to build you back up and all of that. That's his business. But yeah, at a certain time that doesn't work with everyone, to be fair. And Ndombele doesn't look like it works with him. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't run. Ndombele doesn't track anyone or none of that. So he's a Pogba in disguise, isn't he? He's a Pogba in disguise.
He is. Well, talk about Chelsea going down to 4th spot. You lot come 4th. Chelsea spending today, what, £97 million on Lukaku?
Yeah.
With the squad they've got, I think if Tuchel doesn't win the league, I think he gets sacked. Like I think you're definitely second favourites for the title. Definitely.
Them signings
are Chelsea above Man United.
Yeah, 100%. Chelsea are second favourites. Have to be.
Yeah.
Second favourites. You look at the squad they've got. Chelsea's problem will be who they play. And I think the 3 at the back, he needs to scrap that. You've got too many attacking players to be playing 3 at the back.
But the thing is, the reason he plays 3 at the back is the clean sheets, bruv. He keeps up clean sheets.
Nah, because he wants to play Thiago Silva. That's why.
Yeah, you can't play 3 at the back. Personally, with the attacking players you've got, you can't play 3 at the back.
No, that's got nothing to do with Silva, bro. Like when we play 3 at the back, bro, defensively we're way more solid.
Silva can't play in a 2. That's why. So right now in the Prem, Silva can't play in a 2. You cannot have Silva and Christensen in a 2, bro.
Yeah, get gobbled. Food, baby food.
You can't. You're never gonna do that.
Baby food. Like you look at Chelsea in a sense of who they've got. You've got 2 players for every position. You look at your left backs, you've got Alonso and Chilwell as your left backs. Your right backs, who you got for right back? Who do you play? You've got Reece James and Aspilicueta. You've got abundance of midfield players.
Yeah.
And then your wide players, you've got Pulisic, you've got Werner, you've got Hudson-Odoi, you've got a bagger man.
Yeah,
and now you've got the missing piece in Lukaku in the sense of Lukaku scores 25 goals.
Yeah, but you mentioned this here. You say that we got Hudson.
Nah, you forgot Kai Havertz though.
Havertz. Havertz. That's what I'm saying.
Havertz
CH.
Yeah, we got a team. We got a big squad. We always had a big squad. That's Chelsea, innit? We always got a big squad.
That never seen a first team game in their life going for 20 million.
I know.
Roman, you know.
And you think is Abramovich, you know the criteria for Abramovich. He gives you the money.
You got to
win. You got to win.
Yeah.
Nah.
Tuchel knows now. You got to win the league.
He gets a blight because he won the Champions League. This is a reward for winning the Champions League, though, isn't it?
Bruv. What did Di Matteo won the Champions League 6 months later?
Yeah, but Di Matteo was Di Matteo, isn't it? If you look at,
but they never wanted him as a coach. Anyway, that's why he got the boot.
Bruv, Ancelotti won the double and came second. What happened? Sack.
Yeah,
but Abramovich don't play, bro. Abramovich is telling Tuchel,
I
want the title.
Sometimes he carries on like he doesn't know what he wants himself.
To me, Abramovich, anybody says, people, if this goes on YouTube, you can say in the comments, Abramovich is the best chairman in the Premier League.
Facts.
The best chairman in the Premier League.
And
you know the criteria with Abramovich. He tells you as a manager, I am giving you £150 million to spend, win the league. That is it. Win the Champions League. It's simple as there's no blurred lines. You know, in capital letters, they're the two trophies you have to win.
And I remember when he first came as well, and everyone used to kill him. He's going to be here for 2 minutes. He's gone.
Yeah.
Roman is you got to rate it.
Yeah, he's still rolling the dice.
And with Abramovich, he's a football man as well. He knows his football. So he will look at even that Chelsea squad, and because he's a football fan, he will say, what we need is a striker. So he says, fuck it, I don't care about how much it costs. We're going to get Lukaku.
Yeah.
We're going to try and get Haaland because that's what we need, because he's a football man.
Yeah.
And no matter what, Chelsea fans can never say anything bad about Abramovich. That guy, since he's been there, his way of managing or working, it works. The guy, since he's been there, no one's won more trophies than Abramovich since he's been at Chelsea. No one. He's won more than everyone.
When before he come there, man, like Michael Dubry and all them, man. So let's
Eddie Newton and them, man.
Eddie Newton
pulling up in a Cortina.
Without Roman, these lot will be sitting mid-table in the Championship.
Straight.
Yeah? Just know that. Yeah, you do not ever tell the Romans the biggest.
I'm not disagreeing at all.
Yeah, you take it though. He's
I'm happy. So the day he leaves, it's gonna be a sad day.
Back to normal. Abramovich has made Chelsea an elite football club.
Yeah,
when I was watching Chelsea with Eddie guys, they were just a dead side, a team in the Premier League, mid-table, fighting relegation, could go down.
Pepper, middle of the table.
Literally. Now you look at Chelsea now, they're elite. To me, the three biggest clubs in England are Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea. Because all three of them have won the Champions League. None of the other clubs have won the Champions League. They're the three biggest clubs in England, and that's because of Abramovich for Chelsea.
And sorry, this is nothing got to do with the Premier League. This is what I'm keep telling you, You see, the PSG, that's the PSG Marseille. All these PSG fans, deep down, they hating on Marseille because they know Marseille is the bigger club in France.
Yeah, 100%. Because they won the Champions League.
PSG's got the bigger fan base.
Yeah.
But Marseille is the bigger club in France because of that star. And the PSG fan knows it. So that's why they're trying the most to win that Champions League, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So anyway, just putting that out there saying PSG is not what they think they are, bro.
Because they're expected to win the league, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, the league.
Yeah, but they pushing it so hard, which is make it that it's not authentic. You know what I mean? It's not like City are chasing it. Man U is chasing it. Liverpool chasing it. Even, I don't know, West Ham tried the thing. No, it's just like
I don't know what deep-rooted hatred you got for PSG, but I don't see any. The similarities between PSG and Man City, I just think they're the same, isn't it? It's not. Like, it is what it is. But the difference
I was just trying to, basically Man City.
They're in a poorer league, and with them being in a poorer league, like the league doesn't bring them no financial benefits. The Champions League brings financial benefits. So to win the Champions League brings a lot more financial benefits than to win the French league. Yeah, that's the whole point, isn't it? Like they need some, and then that helps them buy more players because it fits in with the financial fair play. That's what it's all about.
I get that. You're 100% right, but my point was trying to tell the people out there that don't really that don't follow French football like that. If you ask anyone saying, "Oh yeah, who's the biggest French club?" they will tell you PSG.
Yeah, but where did Marseille finish last year?
I think third or fourth. They slipped up. They started losing game.
Get out of here, man. They're finishing third or fourth in PSG are bigger than fucking Marseille, man. I don't care about the
That's what I'm saying. That's how you gonna think. That's how you gonna think.
Marseille have been dead for the longest time, man.
So basically, you telling me now that in the French league, basically, no other team counts pretty much.
Nah, because I like Lyon, a bigger team to me. I'm used to seeing Lyon more than Marseille. We went off topic anyway. We went way off topic. But
well, put that in the comments. Who's bigger, Marseille or PSG? Marseille to me are bigger because they won the Champions League, and the three biggest clubs in England are Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea.
That's what I'm trying to tell Gav. I'm not talking about financially or nothing like this.
Nah, Arsenal fans can talk as much as they want,
and the people know
they won no Champions League.
Yeah, but like Nottingham Forest, isn't it?
Yeah, there's massive clubs, but
so how far do you go back in it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you look at what Chelsea have got, you only could say most probably Leeds, Nottingham Forest. You could call that, but
Villa
at the moment, they've won a European Cup. But if you're looking for the last 20 years. You've got to say the three biggest clubs are Liverpool, Man United.
Yeah, but if you look
any order you want to say.
But if you look at the last 20 years in France, who's the biggest club?
PSG alone.
PSG.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
That's not a big comparison. We're not talking about. That's terrible. PSG is a lone wolf. Like it's a lone wolf. Like what's the need of that? But I'm talking PSG, about.
Go on.
No, but anyway, that I'm just. Keep repeating myself, but anyway, Gav is obviously he's got a different opinion, but I think I know the people know Marseille is bigger than PSG.
No, I'm saying that for me
as a club, not fan base. No. This not financially, but Marseille is. Just because of the Champions.
Yeah, if you go for fan base, Marseille, because I remember when I was young, I remember Marseille winning the Champions League. I think it was Waddle. Waddle scored that goal, showing my age, but Waddle scoring that goal, and Dave, they are the biggest club. But at the moment, it's our age group. Yeah, you can say that. But if you ask my daughter, your like children, that who's bigger, they don't know who Marseille is, in it.
No, of course not.
They say PSG in it.
That's what I'm saying. And then you got Lille, and then you got Lyon. You know what I mean? I'm more used to seeing Lyon, to be honest.
Well, I was just about to say, growing up,
they won about 8 league guards in a row.
I see Lyon as a bigger club than Marseille. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? I hear what you're saying about the 1 star and that, but I don't know. There's only so far. Do you know what I mean?
1 star can get you.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
All right, so we talked about that, yeah. So, all right, so you can start off, Fred. You can start off. What's the top 4 in order? Who wins the league then? Who wins the league? So the transfer window shut today. Just say it's shut today. Who wins the league?
If it shuts today,
and what's the top 4? Who wins the league and what's the top 4?
Okay. Chelsea.
Chelsea
City. Yeah, we win the league. City.
Yeah.
United, Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the top four.
Top four, yeah, that's my top four. Because the reason I put Liverpool for, because I ain't seen nothing in the transfer, mate.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Okay, anyway, like you said, the transfer is done. You guys ain't. Well, you guys are struggling. You guys are struggling this. Well, if nothing happens, yeah, that's you, man. Like scraping the pot.
No, I hear you. All right, 1906 OG, top four.
And the window shut. We still got a Riggy, yeah? Shut today. We still got a Riggy. Oh gosh. Okay. Right. I say City.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Man United.
Okay. All right. Tobias side. Talk to me, man. Top four. It's documented, isn't it? It's documented, isn't it? It's documented. It's live. It's not live.
I gotta think about it.
It's documented.
Think about it.
Top four.
You know what? Yeah. It's the managers that set it apart, isn't it? I reckon. I reckon the managers set it apart. I don't like City's team. I really don't. I'm not really like.
Yeah.
I look at it sometimes, and it pisses me off. It's like when we won the league. It's not as bad, but don't get me wrong. But it's all. I don't think that it's just the same sort of player. It's the same sort of player everywhere. They're all like walking footballers. There's no pace. The only pace they've got at the minute is at the back.
What are you talking about?
City.
City. Yeah.
But you got to go. It's City or Chelsea, innit? It's City or Chelsea. I reckon if you're shutting in the thing now, City, Chelsea. Am I going to go? Can I really, in my soul, go for you, man, before? I can't. So I'm going to go City, Chelsea, United, Liverpool. I can't go. I can't. I think even if you signed Messi, I would have still put you now.
Wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen.
Nah, I think my soul can't bring me to do it.
Oh shit!
I looked at United's first set of league games, and it looks alright. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If they can sort of
have a good
beat the teams that they're meant to beat, then I reckon that we'll have half a chance.
I mean, I can't remember I looked at it. I looked at the same top four. And their starts, but everyone looks like. Do you know what I mean? They can. Do you know what I mean? Get the first 4 games under their belt. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be strong. And then you look at the end of the season as well. Well, Liverpool got a nice little run in towards the end of the season. I can't remember the teams right now, but I think
at the end of the season, you got to think about cup competitions and that, isn't it? So how far you are in FA Cup or the Champions League, etc.
It could be a case the first out of the Champions League wins the Premiership.
All you know is every cup matters. That's all I do know. Every cup matters. There's no big cup anymore because with the amount of teams or big teams that need a trophy, that means the League Cup. Someone needs to win that. A big team needs to win that. There's no free cups anymore. When people are putting out their second teams for these cups, I think that era's done.
Apart from us that want to play the kids out there and show them off and put them in the window.
No, we've got no squad. That's why we do that.
Yeah.
And we get a result. We get a result off of Everton and all that sort of thing with the kids, and everyone's like, it's like next generation coming through and all that. But really, we're loaning them out left, right, and centre. So I can't see it.
Well, Shaq always used to tell me about Brewster, so I'm still on to him about that.
What did you say about Brewster? Please tell me.
Shaq used to tell me that Brewster was the truth. He's going to be the next big thing. Yeah.
I'm legally blind, man. I can't see, man.
The mad thing was when Brewster was playing in the youths, he was banging them in, and he was the name on the touchline and everything else, and then he just went ski whiff. I don't know what happened to him.
Listen,
I don't know who told him.
Secret, yeah, Shaq was the man back in the day as well.
I've seen a couple of reports.
What he was like back in the day means nada, boy. Like, we're here today.
Moving on. I'll go for my top 4. I'm going by if everyone's fit, yeah, and everyone stays fit. I'm going for Liverpool to win it. Reason being is
oh
Klopp.
my god. Man,
I'm going
mute your mic, man. Put your mic on mute. Don't want to hear that shit.
Let me finish.
And the window shut today.
Shut today. Reason
being, no, don't change it. That's what you said, man.
Let me finish.
Hey, Gav already said it, though. Hey.
Let me finish.
Remember.
The level shut today, I still believe we'll win it. Reason being is that I think we won't have the injuries as we did before. People forgetting we didn't sign.
And why not? Is the league changed? Is the league gone softer?
Bro, let me finish, man. Let me finish.
All right, my fault.
I'm saying that reason why I reckon we'll win the league because we're getting our injuries. Injuries are back. The players are back. We're not going to have the same amount of injuries. Thiago's going to be the key. People talk about Van Dijk. I think Thiago's going to take the piss out of the Prem. Second season, he knows what it's about now. There's nothing what's going to make him think, oh, what do I do? I think he's going to literally dictate virtually 90% of the games. And I believe Klopp is the key and the fans. I think Liverpool style needs the fans. And I think we're going to go back to being literally unbeatable at home because of the fans. And that's what I think. That's what I actually believe. Is that
Can I just ask if Thiago does, because the window's shut, if Thiago does get injured, are we now relying on Keita?
Even the triple OG don't believe
Thiago's job to win the league.
Listen, Naby Keita is a baller. You think he's? We've had this debate. I'm not going to say we've had this debate. We've had this debate a lot of times. I think Naby Keita is a baller. I don't think his problem is ability. His problem is staying fit.
He can't stay fit in training.
Let me cut you off there a second. You have been so. What did you even finish your top 4?
I haven't finished. I'm just talking about Liverpool.
All right, yeah. Finish the top 4.
Liverpool to win the league. Everybody stays fit. Mane's going to be a star. He's going to be back to where he was. We win the league. Second will be Chelsea. Third is Man City. Reason being, I'm telling you, Man City are coming third because they're not going to get away with what they've done before in the sense of playing a false 9 and still winning. Man United are not in transition no more. Chelsea not in transition no more. They're not going to have it their own way. And I feel with Jesus up front, they haven't got a strike. If they get Harry Kane, to be their favourites. And they'll still be favourites anyway because what they've won. But with no striker, I don't think they win the league with a false 9 again. Because I think Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United are stronger than last year. There's no transitional period from none of the teams. All the teams have got the players. And I know I said the transfer window shut, but I still believe Liverpool's players, some of them underachieved. And I don't think they'll underachieve this year. And I think Man City are coming third. Jack Grealish doesn't make Man City like, wow. He just makes the squad better.
Jack Grealish will earn a lot of opportunities for Man City to score.
He just makes
through free kicks and everything else and fouls that you might pick up. Is
Jack Grealish really better than Bernardo Silva? Is he better than Bernardo Silva? And if he is he that much better than Bernardo Silva? That's what I'm saying. They spent all this money. They just made the depth for their squad strong. But he hasn't made their team a lot better. And that's why I've gone for them for being third, because I don't think they will score enough. I think Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea have got more goals than Man City. I don't see where their goals are coming from. I don't see lots of goals. I just feel that the other teams won't be in a transitional period and other teams won't have the amount of injuries like Liverpool had last year. And I think they'll come third. I really do. If they bring Harry Kane in, all right, they're favourites. And they're favourites regardless. But I think they're coming third. And I'll go for Man United fourth. Reason being Man United fourth, not because of the team, it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's the worst manager in the Premier League, in my opinion. If you look at his CV, he's the worst manager.
What? He's worse than
in the top 10 or in the league?
He's worse
the whole league. He's the worst manager.
Gosh.
He's worse than Arteta.
He's worse than Arteta. He's worse than Steve Bruce. He's the worst manager.
That's just an hate thinking right now.
That is hate.